You about to record this as a podcast?
Duh.
Okay. Damn, I'm like too built for that.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. We coming to 2020. This is a new year. This is a new you. This is a new me. So if you haven't done already, man, get you another form of income in your pocket, my baby. Go ahead, start recording the podcast, man. Shout out to Anchor, man. So don't pussyfoot around because it's free. There's creation tools to allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so you can be easily heard on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, all that other stupid dumb shit that niggas like to listen to motherfucking podcasts. And you can make some cheese from that podcast with no minimum listenership. So, everything you need to make a podcast is all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. You punk bitch.
You about to record this as a podcast?
Duh.
Okay. Damn, I'm like too built for that.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. What's going on, beloved? This is Meech from the Meech Spiff podcast. As I'm, currently sipping, a little bit of, Patron lemonade. With my velvet do-rag on. Ooh, how dare me. We don't call them velvet do-rags no more. We call them bitches Velvetas, So if you got got your nice little silky or Velveeta, make sure you always drink something with your Velveeta or your silky. Preferably something top shelf, not that bullshit y'all niggas be drinking. You feel me? Whole time. But yeah, man. This is motherfucking Meech Spiff podcast, you dusty bitch. You feel me? I decided today that, we're gonna do this one. Just me and you. All 12 of us niggas. You feel me? Alright, man. Yeah, just gonna be all 12 of us, man. You know how we usually do. Me and Spiff, we record the pod. We may or may not have, some guests around if we choose so. But you know what? I just had a feeling that I wanted to, just kind of speak to y'all, personally. You know what I mean? Because, I was gonna slide down on Spiff, earlier and whatnot. But Spiff and, our cousin Man, aka Marvelous, they decided to go to the gun range or whatever. And, while they was doing that, I kind of stopped at my folks' crib, kind of chopped it up with them for a little minute. And then, as they was on their way back, they hit me, telling me that they was on their way back to Spiff crib. But, I had a funny feeling in my stomach, man. And it was probably best I just go home. Especially it started snowing and shit. But I just had a funny feeling in my stomach, like, really don't feel like going down there, man. Cause one, my car got stolen from there, and I want to say about 2 or 3 days ago, a woman just got noodled out there. So somebody just caught a body at his apartment. So I just wasn't really feeling like the whole, going to Spiff crib, to record. So I decided, well, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just take it back to the basics. Record this bitch in the whip. Usually it would have been Spiff in the whip, but it's just me and all 12 of y'all niggas. So yeah, man. So this gonna be like a, little pod, just me and you, and we're gonna just, rock out, with it that way. So again, as always, man, I appreciate all 12 of you motherfuckers for always listening, always showing love, always showing feedback, yeah. So, just continue to do it, everything like that. Reach out to us, email us at meechspiffpod at gmail.com if y'all niggas got any types of, feedback or any type of comments, suggestions, usually I have niggas email me if, you want some music played on this bitch. Or you can reach out to us on the Meech Spiff podcast Instagram page. And then y'all can see the hashtag Spiff Drug Table. But since I ain't at Spiff House, we ain't got no drug table picture for y'all niggas today. So just deal with it. Maybe we'll have one next week. Maybe we won't. But that's what it is the whole time. But yeah, man. So, being that I said email. So shout out to my nigga Brando. That nigga sent us a nice little beat pack like some months ago. I know we played a couple beats on the pod before, a little while ago, but as I was going through my emails today, I was like, well shit, let me go ahead and sprinkle some sauce on this little bitty bitch. You feel me? So my nigga Brando, shout out to you, man. And if anybody wanna reach out to Brando, man, please do so. My baby got some flames over there, man. He definitely got some heat for sure. So I'm gonna put his Instagram name in the motherfucking the bio. What? No, not the bio. What the fuck you talking about, Meech? And like the description notes on the motherfucking podcast, so y'all niggas can follow him and rap over his beats and shit. So, like I said in the beginning, man, the drink of choice today, I got a little bit of Patron and, lemonade, something real light. We ain't going too crazy tonight. We just kicking it. You feel me? So, before we get into the motherfucking pod, I might as well hit y'all niggas with, one of them beats real quick. So, if y'all niggas, sit back, relax, preferably sip on something maybe, let me see. You might want to do a little tequila for this one. I'ma just say that, and just listen to this beat and let us know how you feel that way. Hey man, peep gang. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? Shit, when I was trying to get this podcast off the ground with Spiff, man, we had a lot of questions, man. Like, how do I record an episode? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Also, how do I make money off this podcast, man? Man, peep gang, the answer to every one of those questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you can get paid to podcast, man. Secure the bag. Listen, man, me and Spiff, man, we ain't come here to get paid off this, man. We just wanted everyone to enjoy, and listen to our convos and stories about, our upbringing. But why not get paid for it? You know what I'm talking about? So, if you always wanted to start a podcast, make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start. Again, that's anchor.fm/start to join me, Spiff, and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. And guess what, man? We can't wait to hear your podcast, man. So, hey, that's it. How you feeling, my babies? Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Brando for providing, the background music for the, for the pod, man. Shout out to that nice little drink break, He named that beat Islands, it made me feel like I need to be somewhere, somewhere warm, some nice sand around, drinking a nice little Mai Tai, you feel me, whole time, man. But, I'm going to just settle for this Patron instead. Take sips. Yo, but, man, I was, today, I like to get buttered up on Sundays, man. I feel like that's just a perfect day to to get buttered up, man. Get a nice little cut, man. Get you right for the whole work week or whatever. Make sure my waves be on spin mode, you feel me, whole time. But I usually go up to Eastland to go get me a nice little shape up, you feel me, whole time. Go holla at my nigga D up there. And, periodically, man, I always like to take a stroll around Eastland and see all the motherfucking vacant stores that's in that bitch. And just remember the days where that bitch used to be rocking. I mean, y'all niggas know, shout out to all 12 of you motherfuckers for always listening. So y'all niggas already know how, I used to work up there at Eastland, you feel me? So I always like to, just kind of walk by, Champs, Foot Locker, even though that bitch is gone now, but, Champs is still there. But, I like to kind of stroll around there and just kind of, take me back in my mind. And, I thought about a time, many years ago. I would say this is probably circa, this is definitely after niggas graduated, so it might have been maybe 2010-ish, maybe around that time, man, 2010. So, man, if y'all niggas don't know, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all niggas up, man. I used to be up in motherfucking Eastland, wildin', man. But it is what it is, nigga. What you expect? I'm 17, working a job that pays below minimum wage because you get paid in, and what's the shit, you know what I mean, man. You get like, you get like 1% of each sale that you make, man, which is really ain't shit if you think about it. So if you sell $100 pair of shoes, you only get $1. So it is what it is. But, during this time period, man, I'm up there working, making my little twos and fews, making just enough, barely just enough to have enough to pay my cell phone bill, put some gas in my car, and probably have maybe a little bit of extras to maybe, save up, maybe get some Jordans or something, or maybe have like a, nice little party pack, party pack money in my pocket, just in case niggas want to get some drinks or just get fucking frad out of their minds. But I remember on this particular day, man, I had worked the early shift, up there at Champs or whatever. So as I'm working the early shift, I'll come in that bitch early, fresh when the mall open, and I get off probably around about maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. So mind you, ain't nobody coming in that bitch. That motherfucker dead as dog shit until about 3 or 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna tell you, I ain't even make no money that day whole time. But it is what it is. But I remember on this particular day, man, at my people's crib, man, that was kind of like, me and my homies kind of like chill spot before we really go fuck some shit up. So I remember on this particular day, man, me and Spiff, chilling at the crib or whatever, playing a nice little 2K. I think it was playing like 2K9 or 2K10, whichever one that had Kobe on the cover. That might have been 9 or 10, but whatever. I remember my nigga Spiff, out of his motherfucking skinny jeans. So mind you, Spiff been wearing skinny jeans for like 10 plus years, so it is what it is. But my nigga pulls out his motherfucking skinny jeans up. He done up roll on me. I'm sick. I'm like, God damn, my nigga. You out here getting it like that, nigga? Put me on. I'm thinking this nigga Spiff done got him a motherfucking bag. Nah, man. My nigga Spiff then was like, man, I gotta put you down with my peoples, man. I gotta put you down with my peoples, man. I gotta tell you something. So I'm like, I'm all ears in. I'm like, man, shit, I don't give a fuck what you got going on, but I need parts. I need parts, cuz I'm fucked up. I'm out here making $120 a week at motherfucking Champs. Nigga, I need parts, nigga. So, after rapping with my nigga Spiff for a short time, my nigga was like, man, we got some young dummies out here to bust down on some iPhones. So, boom, pause. All these young niggas nowadays that's getting hip to like the iPhone scams. You get you a little young dummy or whatever, bust down a little feezy, get some lines in their motherfucking name. Get about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines in a zero. Man, niggas been on that shit years ago, like years ago. So I'm like, for real? Niggas is getting it like that? I was like, Spiff, man, please don't bullshit me. Put me on game. So, boom. So, my nigga Spiff, man, it was a nice little morning. I ain't gonna say no names, but, me, Spiff, and such, we bump shoulders, man. We rubbing shoulders, man. We putting a little play together, man. So, we out there at Partridge Creek at the iFeezy store. Busting down a zero. Man, we all up from here. All ups, man. Bust down a nice little zero. And when I mean a zero, that means, when somebody get approved for a phone or some phone lines on their name, they got a zero deposit, so they ain't got to put no money down. So it's a lot of niggas out here that got fucked up credit, and you got to put some money down. But shout out to the niggas with the A1 credit, you ain't got to put nothing. You a zero. You a go. So that's the type of niggas that they be looking for. So, boom. So we bust down a nice little zero, man. Boom. Man, I wind up getting like 2 feezies and shit. Boom. My nigga Spiff already done cracked their head once. My nigga went back and cracked them again. Boom. So, boom. So, it's me, Spiff, and Doggy Bomb. Man. Boom. That nigga was like, well, shit, I'm going to take y'all niggas to the little spot. I do the swap out. Just give me y'all shit, and I'm going to just bring y'all the cheese back and shit. You feel me? So in my head, I'm like, dog, if this nigga run off with these motherfucking phones, I am going to noodle, dog. But since Spiff already been fucking with him, then I kind of had a little hope, like, he ain't gonna fuck us over. So, boom. So, Doggy Cake, he takes the motherfucking feezies. He slides up in this motherfucking store. Mind you, we had drove all the way out, nigga. We out by, like, Ypsilanti, like, somewhere far the fuck out and shit. So, Doggy Bone come back, boom, slid me, nice little half a sleeve, gave me five sleeves, boom, 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 gave me 500, boom, nigga, my nigga Spiff, he peeled him off, boom, 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 man, we Gucci, man, at this point, I'm like, damn, I done got 500, and I only did motherfucking, 2-3 hours worth of, just riding around, going to a store, and just dropping some shit off. Like, man, come on, man. This shit can't be this easy. So, man, we gets the money. We slide back to the hood. So at this point, man, me and Spiff, man, we litty motherfucking titty, man. Man, we hops back in my motherfucking car, nigga. We slides to motherfucking Nordstrom's. Nigga, I'm like, shit, man. Mind you, and this was right before my birthday, too. So you know I had to come ispy on the punk bitch whole time. So, nigga, this is when the motherfucking True Blues came out. So this got to be 2010 because I remember 2010, some True Blues came out and it was right before my motherfucking birthday. So, boom. I copped the True Blues. Jordan 3s to be exact, my favorite. Man, me and Spiff slid over to Nordstrom's, bought me a pair. It was kind of like an acid wash, like a blue, some Rockin' Republic jeans, and I bought like a motherfucking polo or some shit. That's when niggas was rocking all types of like polo shit like that. So my nigga Spiff, he go in here, cop some shit. I think he copped like 2 pair like Joe jeans from like Nordstrom's and shit. And so we was like, man, fuck it, nigga. Let's go to motherfucking Great Lakes and go kill a ass. Boom. So we slide us to Great Lakes. You feel me? And let me tell you this. Me and Spiff, we kind of got, a similar, style when it comes to like dressing and type of shit. Similar. I ain't gonna say, we exactly the same. We got some type of, taste, that we say, I fuck with it, you fuck with it, we both fuck with it type shit. But, at this point in time, man, this is when, at the same time when niggas is rocking, Rockin' Republic and Trues and shit, niggas was still rocking like 501s, like Levi's, like hard body, like, man, for real, like, nigga, everybody was rocking like Levi's, 501s, hard denims, of course. So we go to the motherfucking, Levi outlet up there at Great Lakes, you feel me? And Spiff might tell you different, but this was clearly, I am going to say, my idea. Nigga, I goes up into the Levi store. Nigga, they had the Levi shirt with the Levi jeans. It was like black and gray. And I had got some cool grays that I had from Christmas, you feel me, that I have yet to wear. Mind you, it's June. I've been selling them bitches for about 6 months. Easy. This nigga Spiff goes and cops the same motherfucking thing, man. So, whatever. That's how we rockin'. Fuck it. You like it, I like it. Nigga, we both got it, so whatever. So, fast forward. A couple days go down the line, man. At this point, we are like, maybe it's like the day before my birthday or whatever. I think my parents, they had went out of town, so we pretty much got the whole crib to ourselves, you feel me? So, at this point, it's me, Mars, rest in peace, my baby Mars, and Spiff. I'm like, man, this shit kind of whack, man. It's right before my birthday, cuz we need to be around some love. We need to be around some bitches, nigga, whole time. So, I calls up, some little old shit that I've been fucking with at the time or whatever. See if I can get some for show. It is what it is. So I'm telling Spiff, man, I was like, dog, on this particular day, I am going to rock my Levi shit and then say my exclusive fit, for my birthday, you feel me? So I'm going to rock my bullshit Levi outfit and I'm going to rock my polo and Rock Republic jeans the following day. That nigga Spiff's like, no, cuz, no, man. I'm going to wear this and you going to wear that. I'm like, my baby, no, we can't go in this bitch dressing the same, man. Nigga, I'm wearing this shit. This is my motherfucking birthday, my nigga. So, that's it. So, the day goes by, man. Spiff goes home to the crib, freshens up, showers, changes clothes, whatever. And I told Spiff, I'm going to rock my motherfucking Levi fit, nigga. If we come out here fucking with these hoes and we got on the same shit, nigga, we gonna have to fight. Flat out. Boom. So I got on my motherfucking Levi fit. At this point, the hoes is calling us up to like, yo, come meet us. We on the west. Boom. Easy. I pulled down on my nigga Spiff at his crib, swoop him up, and guess what he got the fuck on, man? Yep, you guessed it. The same motherfucking Levi fit that I got on at this point. I'm sick, cuz I'm sick. I'm like, Spiff, come on, man. Come on, man. And this nigga telling me like, dog, man, come on. Nigga, you knew I was gonna rock this shit. I'm like, nigga, you knew I was gonna rock this shit. So right now, nigga, we looking like some broke-ass Levi boys, man. Dressed the fucking same and shit. So at this point, I'm like, man, fuck it. It is what it is. We're just gonna go see what these hoes talking about. Hopefully they don't say shit. So, man, we slides out west, you feel me? Go swoop down on these little freaky leaks, you feel me? And so, at first, I'm like, yo, let me go check the temperature with these hoes, Spiff. Stay in the car, hold it down. I'm going to let you know what it is. Let me see what her friend look like first before I, put you in a little situation. Whole time. So I goes and talk to my little bro that I've been knowing for, quite a while or whatever. And so, we rapping, this, that, and the third. And, I'm, speaking some sweet nothings because I'm trying to strike something later on. Whole time. So I'm like, well, shit, man. I done came way down here. I gotta, see, well, where's your friend? Where's your lady? Because my guy is with me. You feel me? So she goes and get her friend or whatever. And I'm like, I really hope that she's trash. So I can just be like, I'm about to just pull off. Because I really don't want them to see that me and Spiff got on the same motherfucking outfit whole time. So she goes and get her friend. I'm like, oh, shit. I can't be a hoe ass nigga because this bitch is bad as dog shit. And she was like, oh, where's your friend? I'm like, oh, that nigga's in the car. Do you really need to see him right now? Because he in the car, but I really don't want you to see him because we got on the same outfit. I ain't say that, but that's what I was thinking. But would I go and get him for you? And them hoes was like, yeah, go get him. We need to see him. So I'm like, fuck. So I goes and get my nigga Spiff, man. So, man, we come back around there. These hoes was like, oh, y'all matching? Is that your big brother? I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bitch, fuck you. These hoes is clowning us. She was like, oh, look at the Levi boys. Y'all got on the same outfit. I'm like, in my head, I'm about to dot this bitch out. But, damn, man. I'm like, fuck, man. I was just hoping that we was going to get away with this shit, man. Fuck. Damn. So, after these hoes and clowned us up and down and shit, calling us some broke-ass Levi boys and shit, I'm like, man, fuck you. We out. It wasn't that harsh, man. Niggas just made that shit as smooth as they could be. I mean, I already had some for showing the flow. It was up to Spiff to kind of, do his thing, and which he did. He swooped down on the bitch, put the G on the bitch, and got the number, and we was out of there. Man. But, man, that was like the first time, that we heard Dusty McFly. I remember like walking back to the car and, we hop back in the car and we turn on the radio. It's like, boom, you got some little niggas in the car. Y'all should have a little nigga seminar. I got some real niggas in the car. We about to have a real nigga seminar. I'm like, ooh, this is some hard ass shit, cuz. Whole time, I'm like, damn, this shit hard as fuck. Nigga, shout out to Dusty, man. I know we was on motherfucking, like, the fucking, the Lodge Freeway doing 1,000 in my motherfucking Goldalero, man. Listen to that. I'm out here, man. But, man, shout out to my nigga Spiff, man. That just tells you how long niggas been locked in, like for real. Like, it's 2020 now, man. That shit took place around about like 2010. And mind you, I've been knowing Spiffs is, I think I was like, 2006, 7? Like around that time? Like, niggas really been locked in for a long time, and, and this is all praises to my nigga Mars, man, because if it wasn't for Mars introducing, me to Spiff, man, ain't no telling, what our relationship would have been, and how close that, we have grown to, to be, together or whatever, man. So shout out to my nigga Mars, man. Rest in peace, my guy. And shout out to my hoes that clowned us, calling us some broke ass Levi boys. But hey, it is what it is. But man, yeah, man. So let's do another little drink break real quick. I think I kind of want to switch up the mood real quick, man. Let's switch up the mood real quick. Put another Brando beat on. The first one was called Islands. You sip a little Mai Tai, a little bit of Patron, a little bit of Don Julio, to be exact. Shout out to the Julio sponsors and whatnot. But we're gonna call this one Joopy. He calls this one Joopy Shrooms. But it gives me a nice little Hennessy vibe. So yeah, we mixing. But, why not? That's what we can do because we grown and we know how to drink responsibly. So shout out to my nigga Brando for the beats. Nigga, this is Joopy Shrooms. Sit back, enjoy, and relax. Man, y'all niggas fuck with that Joopy Shrooms, man. My nigga Brando got the vibes, man. Shout out to my nigga Brando, man. It's the THA_regular_kid on Instagram. So shout out to my nigga Brando. Make sure y'all niggas go follow him, tap in. And he got the studios on deck for you fake ass rappers. I want to get off the weak ass bars. So tap in with my baby, dog. Get some beats, cop some beats, and cop some studio time too, man. So y'all niggas ain't too fucked up is y'all, man. We only 2 drink breaks in, man. So don't get too fucked up, you feel me? Sip moderately. You feel me? The whole time. Man. But you know what? Lately, I've been doing a lot of reading, man. I've been trying to educate myself. Because one thing that I've realized is that, school isn't for everybody. And one thing my pops always say, man, y'all are so educated, man. Y'all are so educated. Especially when he talking about, like, my son or whatever. He be like, man, your son is so lucky. So lucky to have a mom that's educated, and you so smart and educated. I'm like, nigga, I didn't even finish college. I don't even know how much more educated you think I am, but it is what it is, man. But I've been doing a lot of reading myself. Shout out to my cousin, man, aka Marvelous. He got me reading this book, The Richest Man in Babylon. Man, a great read, great read, man. If y'all want to know about, like, finances and, just how to save your money, and it got some really, really good stories in that book. And it, like he told me, like, every word that is spoken, every word that you read, man, it serves a purpose, man. So, man, if y'all haven't, man, check out that book, The Richest Man in Babylon. And Spiff actually, gifted me a book as well too. It's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Lord Jesus, I kid you niggas, man. I kid you not. That is like, it's such an easy read because it's only like 200 pages, and the way that the author is like writing this book, it's like you talking to like one of your homies and shit, you feel me? Maybe because, if I'm not mistaken, that the guy that wrote the book, he's a blogger, and of course, niggas might want to like use more catching vocabulary and different words to really grab the reader. I feel like that book is written in a way that I can really easily digest, man, and it's a really, really good read, especially for somebody like myself, man. Because I'm not much of a reader. I like to listen to like different like little podcasts and shit like that. I'd rather like listen to like audiobooks and stuff, but that book really, really grabbed me, man. And it really speaks to, to the person that I am today. Because, before I used to always give a fuck about everything. Like, if somebody got an issue, nigga, that's my issue too. Nigga, if somebody slapped the shit out of somebody, I gotta go slap the shit out of them too. Like, I'm always like picking up others, battles, and I'm always constantly defending people that never defend me. And in that book, it just kind of teaches you on what and what not to give a fuck about. And as I'm starting to get older, I'm starting to really like understand and learn that a lot of shit just do not demand my attention like the way it's supposed to. Like, it should not. Like, and sometimes I tend to care more about things I shouldn't care about, but that's just me. I'm just a loving type of person. But I'm starting to really only care about the things that I should care about, especially when it comes to my immediate family and my son. Like, just my son, my girl, my mom, my pops, my sister, and my brother. Like, that's the only shit that I really care about. And it's funny because, if y'all ever listen to like, like my Mental Health Monday pods I used to do, and which I don't do them no more because I have yet to go to therapy for like months. One thing that my therapist always said was like, man, you care too much about what people say and what people think, man. You need to start really just focusing on yourself and making yourself better. And And it's funny because my dad was telling me a story. My dad was telling me a story about the neighbors and a situation that went on down the street, around the corner, and this, that, and the third. And he was like, yeah, such and such did this, and then some niggas came down and did that, and then some girls came and they was fighting, and then some nigga pulled out this and this, that, and the third. And and as my dad was telling that story, I can just like think about like, that book, in which I'm thinking like in my head, I do not give a flying fizz nuck. I do not care whatsoever. And as my dad is telling me this story and all this elaborate super gangster shit, I let him finish. And I looked at my dad and I was like, man, that's tough. But I can't hold you up, Pops. I do not care at all. Like, I kept it all the way G real. I kept it straight funky with the Pops, man. Like, man, I hate to say it, Pops, but I don't care, man. I told my dad, like, honestly, if it doesn't affect us, like, I do not care to know. I do not care to even try to like get myself involved in my emotions and shit like that. Like, it is like beyond me, man, because I cannot carry on other people's emotions as baggage, man. I want to let that shit go. Like, I don't want to be thinking about some shit that's gonna make me angry when I'm just trying to come home and love on my family and play with my son. Like, that's the last thing I want to really think about at the end of the day. Like, I feel like when you get too invested in somebody's, problems and things like that, that shit holds on to your spirit, man. I feel like that shit is like, it just holds on to you, man. You gotta let that shit go. Like, I do not care for real, because nowadays I'm starting to really realize how, emotions and things really work, man. I'm really starting to understand that, man, because I can't lie, I am prone to getting angry really quick, like like that, man. I'm really prone to that. Like, I get angry super quick, to the point whereas I'm looking back at myself like, why the fuck am I so mad? Like, was it really that serious? No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't, man. It's like, I realized, for an example, at work, man, some people, it's this one lady that I talked to, man, up at the job, man, real cool peeps, man. And she was just telling me, she was like, yeah, the union playing with our money and this, that, and the third. We're supposed to be getting our raise and our bonus. I'm so fucking mad. All that shit. I'm like, in my head, man, we gonna get the money when we get it, man. They going through their contract negotiations. Man, we gonna get our bonus when we get it, man. We gonna get our raise when we get it, man. I cannot be worried too much about that. Just be happy that you still got a fucking job at the end of the day. My main thing in life is to set an example for my son, to be an upstanding citizen, to be a good person, being a good man, just making sure I'm doing everything I can to be as a good person and a good man for my family, man. I can't let that shit get me angry because niggas ain't came with the motherfucking contract yet. What the fuck? Is that what we really been angry about these days? Excuse me, beloved. I had to take a sip of my Patron. Yeah, man, but why the fuck are we getting angry, man? We need to learn how to not give a fuck. I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas go out here and not care about nothing. But care about your well-being. Care about your family. Don't care about what the fuck Joe Schmo and them hoes is doing down there, man. That shit don't concern you. Stay your ass at home. Mind your business. Like my girl always say, mind the business that pays you. I was like, well, Hap pays me. She said, mind Hap's business then. Say no more, baby girl. Say no more. But, man, I can honestly say, you know, since my son, you know, since the birth of my son, I'm really, you know, understanding myself a lot more. I'm really taking time to really, 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 like, understand myself and how my mental works. Because before my son got here, you know, if I had an issue, you know, going on or whatever, man, I always just kind of like tend to like kind of hold my emotions in and then I just go and just not talk to nobody for weeks on end or whatever like that. But since him, I don't have time to be angry. I don't have time to have, you know, emotions all bottled up and because at the end of the day, my son, you know, he's fucking precious, man. At the end of the day, when I walk in home, nigga, I don't give a fuck. He's smiling, hugging, kissing his dad. That's what he call me. He call me dad. You know, he want to play, he want to wrestle, he want to fight. Man, that's my baby, man. It's all love. Every time I come and see that little boy, every time I come home and see him, it's all love. So I can't be sitting around angry, you know, sitting around not talking to people for days because what kind of shit is that, man? Kids feel those types of emotions, man. They feel that type of shit. So I don't know how did the fuck I even get here? Like, what the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. But I know it's talking about fucking books, man. But shout out to those 2 books that, you know, Meech Spiff and my cuz Marvelous put me on. So if y'all niggas haven't, you know, make sure y'all go check out The Richest Man in Babylon and The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, man. That is like, you know, my recommendations, you know, that I would like to, you know, share it to the people, man. Most definitely, man. But yeah, man. What y'all niggas think, man? What you think? You know? If you got any good book recommendations, man, make sure you hit me on the motherfucking Gmail, meechspiffpod@gmail.com. You know, email us, you know, some of y'all, you know, books y'all niggas like to read. Or, you know, hit us on the motherfucking podcast. Instagram page, Meech Spiff Podcast, Instagram. And, you know, or Eastside Meechy if you prefer to just hit me on my direct, you know, Instagram because, you know, it is what it is. But I don't know. I just got to say it just because. But yeah, man. But, well, shit, man. Let's take a nice little break real quick, man. I hope y'all niggas ain't fucked up just yet. You know, I got another beat for y'all. Shout out to my nigga Brando. You know, this one is called Jerk Chicken because after all this motherfucking drinking we've been doing, you might want to sit a little few pieces of chicken on your motherfucking stomach. You know, so soak up all that motherfucking, you know, Douce and you know, Hennessy and Patron and Don Julio that y'all niggas been drinking all day. So let's take a nice little drink break and listen to this jerk chicken. That way. I was that motherfucking jerk chicken. You back sober again? You good? You good? Alright, you good. Hey, what y'all niggas think, man? I think for the month of February, which is Black History Month, man, maybe we should honor some people for Black History. I'm gonna tell Spiff, see if he got somebody that he wanna honor, but this is kind of like on the spot, so I haven't really gave much thought into like this whole Black History because I'm kind of winging it at this point, and we only got a couple more weeks into February, so yeah, we should do this. Yeah, honor somebody for Black History. So shout out to this is kind of like off the top of my head. Shout out to my nigga Billy Paul. I want to honor him. This week for Black History Month. If y'all niggas don't know who Billy Paul is, he's the guy that had the #1 single. Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. That type of shit. That nigga, man. Shout out to Billy Paul, man, because he was the first nigga to smoke a blunt in his motherfucking video and not drop an ash on his suit. And he was talking about fucking another nigga bitch. Oh, man, that's some of the most waviest shit I've ever seen in my life, man. So shout out to my nigga Billy Paul. Man, we're gonna honor him this week for Black History Month, man. But yeah, man. Yeah. On that note, man, I think we about to get the fuck out of here, man. Because it's cold as fuck in this car. And it's time for me to get back in the house so I can love my family. Go to sleep. Go to work. Because that's what I got to do until me and Spiff sign this 360 deal to take this motherfucking podcast to the next level. But as always, I love you. Spiff love you. And I appreciate all 12 of you motherfuckers for always listening, always showing love, always giving feedback, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Without y'all, nigga, I wouldn't know what to do, man, for real, man. So just make sure that, always, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, follow us on Spotify, share it with a friend, share it with anybody, man. I don't care. I just use this platform to just trying to find a way to express myself and everything like that. So it is what it is. But should we drop? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Hey, this another beat from my nigga Brando. It's called If These Words Could Talk. Yeah, I hope y'all niggas fuck with it. I like it and love it. Shout out to Brando, the regular kid, on Instagram. Peace.